Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about some chainsaw safety tips. Okay, now these are tips that you should keep in mind when using a chainsaw. Now the first tip is to unplug or stop the engine of the chainsaw when you are performing maintenance on it. So I have an electrical chainsaw here, and if I was going to perform maintenance on it, I would definitely unplug it, okay? Now if you have a gas-powered chainsaw, then you're definitely going to want to stop the engine, completely cut off the engine. And just this will definitely ensure that no accidents happen when you are performing any maintenance on the chainsaw, and the chainsaw's engine or blades won't accidentally start up when you are performing any maintenance. The second tip is sort of an extension of the first, and the second tip involves wearing gloves when touching the chain. So sometimes you're going to want to clean out the chain, or you're going to want to adjust the chain and so forth. So you're going to obviously primarily ensure that no accidents happen, unplug it or stop the engine, and then put a pair of gloves on before you work on the chain, because the last thing that you want to do is cut yourself. The third tip is to have your feet planted properly when you are using the chainsaw. The last thing that you want to happen is, you're using the chainsaw and you sort of slip or you lose your grip with regards to your feet and an accident happens. So ensure that when you're using the chainsaw, you have your feet properly planted, they are secure and sturdy, and this will prevent any accidents from happening. The fourth tip is to wear glasses or safety goggles when using the chainsaw to cut wood. So if you're using the chainsaw to cut wood, wood chips are going to go flying. It is inevitable. And the last thing that you want to happen is a piece of wood chip to get into your eye and sort of prevent you from being able to see what you're cutting. That's how accidents happen. So your best bet is to wear a pair of glasses like I'm wearing right now, or a pair of safety goggles while you are using the chainsaw to cut wood. This way, if any wood chips come flying towards your face, they will not touch your eye or go into your eye and hinder your vision. The final tip is to avoid using the chainsaw above your waist. Now, there are certain situations that will obviously, call for you using the chainsaw above your waist, and that will be the only way to use it. But for the most part, you should try and keep the chainsaw below your waist. This way, the weight of the chainsaw is below your waist, and if anything falls, it's not falling on your shoulder or your arm if you're using the chainsaw all the way up here. And it's falling on the ground, or the worst case scenario, the wood will be falling on your feet if it falls. And you have a better grip, and you have more control of the chainsaw when you are using it below your waist to cut the wood than when you are using it above your, let's say, your waist, at your chest level or your shoulder level to cut the wood. It's that simple. You have a better grip and you have more control when you are using the chainsaw below your waist. And those are my chainsaw safety tips. Keep them in mind when using a chainsaw, and you will give yourself the best chance at preventing any accidents from happening, because chainsaw accidents are never good. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.